The last section of our review sheet is NBT.5 multiplication. The first one says, in this section, select all of the expressions that have a product of 450. Remember, the word expression is an equation without an equal sign or an answer, and the word product means the answer to a multiplication problem. So I'm going to go through all of these in order to be able to find which ones are correct. I'm actually going to write over here on the table because it will be easier for you to see, and I will not have enough space on the paper for you all to be able to see it. So the first one is 9 times 5 times 2 times 5. So 9 times 5 in parentheses times 2 times 5. I could quickly solve these in my head. 9 times 5 is 45 times 2 times 5 is 10. So I'm doing 45 times 10. I don't even need to use the area model to solve this one because I'm multiplying by an easy 10. 45 times 1 is 45. Then I need 1 0 in my answer. So my answer is 450. So yes, that is one of my answers for that problem. And remember, it says select all of the expressions. So I'm not just going to stop after that first one. I'm going to go through every single one, which you should do with any word problem or any multiple choice question. The next one is 4 times 11 in parentheses times 2 times 10. 4 times 11, math facts, 44, times 2 times 11, or 2 times 10 is 20. This is also similar to an easy 10, so I'm not going to use the area model for this one either. I'm going to underline the digits that aren't 0. I'm going to say 44 times 2, or 44 plus 44. So 44 times 2 is 88. My answer needs 1 0. That answer is 880. That definitely is not one of my answers. 880 is way too large. If I struggled with that, I could also estimate that and say 40, because 44 rounds to 40, times 20. 4 times 2 is 8. And I need 2 zeros. Sorry. 4 times 2 is 8, and I need 2 zeros in my answer is yes. And so that answer would be around 800, and I'm trying to find a product of 450, so that's definitely not a reasonable answer. So estimation will really help you guys not have to do every single problem if it's a totally unreasonable answer and it's way off. So make sure you guys are using your estimation strategy on the test, because that will save you guys a lot of time instead of having to do the whole problem for every single one. And the next one says 30 times 15. I'm going to solve this using the area model. This is the 2-digit by 2-digit one. So I'm going to draw a 2 by 2 array. 2 by 2. That's a 2 by 2 array. I'm going to break this up into 30 plus 0. And then I'm going to break this up into 10 plus 5. And I put it on both sides to help me out to be able to find the area of these rectangles. 10 times 30, I'm going to do 1 times 3 is 3. And I see 2 zeros. So I'm going to add 2 zeros to my answer. So the area of this box is 300. Next, I'm doing 5 times 30, but I'm going to start with 5 times 3, which is 15. 1 0. That one would be 150. 0 times 10 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. So now I'm going to add up 300 plus 150. Add it up right here. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. 450 is the answer I am looking for, the product I'm looking for, actually. So I would circle that one. That would be one of my answers. Last one, 40 times 25. Could do this one as well. We could start by seeing if it's reasonable, because this kind of seems similar to another one that we just solved for. So let's see if this is a reasonable answer by using estimation. So this is 40, that's an easy number, so I'll keep that. And I'm going to change this to 20. I'm going to round it up to 30 because 25 rounds to 30. So I'm going to put this as 40 times 30. 4 times 3 is 12. I need 2 zeros. So that's about 1,200. That answer, even though I rounded up, no matter what, this is going to be way too large. So I do not have to use the area model to solve that one. So I know that is not one of my correct answers. Okay. The next one just says 3 times 258. So I'm going to use my area model to solve this, but know that on the test, I don't mind whatever type of strategy you use. That's up to you, but fourth grade standard is to make sure that you understand the area model. So that's the ones I will be reviewing for the rest of these on this page. So we're going to do, this is a 1 by 3 digit, so I'm going to draw a 1 by 3 array. My 1-digit number goes on the side with only 1. My 2-digit by 3-digit number will go up top in expanded form. 3 times 200. First I'm going to do 3 times 2 is 6. I see 2 zeros in my answers, so I'm going to put 2 zeros into my answer. The next one, 3 times 50. I'm first going to do 3 times 5 is 15. 1 0 in my problem, so that answer will be 150. 3 times 8 is 24. Now I will add all of these up in order to find the area of this full rectangle. 600, 150, 24. 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 5 plus 2 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. 774 would be my answer. But you need to show your work on this paper or attach it to another paper so I know that you are solving them using a strategy that we have learned. And then if you get it wrong, I'll easily be able to go back and check your work to see what went wrong. The next one, 6 times 3,492, a 1-digit number by a 4-digit number. I'll draw a 1 by 4 array. 6, 1, 2, by 3,000 plus 400 plus 90 plus 2. 6 times 3,000, 6 times 3 is 18, and I need 1, 2, 3 zeros. So that would be 18,000. Oops, this is really quick for you guys. Sorry about that. 6 times 400, 6 times 4 is 24. 1, 2 zeros. 2,400. 6 times 9 is 54. 1 0. 540. 6 times 2 is 12. Add them all up. 18,000 plus 2,400 plus 540 plus 12. I'm just a mess with this thing right now. Okay, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. Still can't fully see that. Then 0 plus 0 plus 4 plus 1 is 5. 0 plus 4 plus 5 is 9. 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 20,952 would be my answer. So my answer on my paper will be 20,952. Okay, the last one on this page is 49 times 37. We will review the area model. So 49 times 37. 2-digit by 2-digit calls for a 2 by 2 array. Putting the numbers in expanded form on the top and on the bottom, the side, and the other side. Multiplying each of the areas of the boxes and then adding them up. So the area of this box is going to be 30 times 40. 3 times 4 is 12. 1, 2 zeros. 1,200. 7 times 40. 7 times 4 is 28. 1 0. My answer for that area would be 280. 9 times 30. 9 times 3 is 27. 1 0 in my factors. 1 0 in my answer. 9 times 7 again is 27. The last step to solve this is adding them all up. So 1,200, 280, 270, and 27. Oops. I just noticed a mistake as I was coming into here. I looked at this as 9 times 3 and I put 27. But now as I was rewriting it, I was looking at that and I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. 9 times 7 is 63. So when you write it over here, it's a good time to check to make sure that your answers make sense. So this should actually be 63. That's why we check over our work. And a good strategy for the rest of the ones that we did would be to estimate our work, which I will model for you on here to be able to show you guys a way to easily check these to make sure that they're reasonable answers. So I'll go over that next. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 is 3. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 6 more is 21. 2, 4, 6, 8. Don't have to carry the 1. 1,813 is my answer. So as I was saying before, it's really important that on test and just in general, you guys use estimations to check your work. So I could check over this quickly by saying 49 rounds to 50 and 37 rounds to 40. 5 times 4 is 20. I need 1, 2 zeros in my answer. So my answer should be about 2,000. Now if I come down here to look, my answer was 1,813. So that is the reasonable answer because it is close to the product that I got. So I would like to see you guys on the test. Check your answers for reasonability. Even though this isn't a word problem, it is a really great idea to use estimation in order to check to make sure your answers are reasonable. Because if you got a different answer, if you may have forgotten to add a 0 or something like that, your answer may be way off, and then you'll be able to go back and check it in order to figure out what happened and not get that answer wrong. All right, the last one, number 21. Billy Bob tried to evaluate 6 times 3,050 by step, but did not get the correct answer. So we're going to go through his steps and see which one he did not get the correct answer for. So this one says 6 times 3,000 plus 50. So he broke it down, this number down into expanded form right here. Let me check this expanded form. It says 3,000 plus 50. That is the correct expanded form for 3,050. He did do 6 times this, and the expanded form is correct. So this step is correct. Next, use the distributive property, which you guys learned in 3rd grade, to distribute this 6 through. So 6 times 3,000, correct. 6 times 50, correct. And he had put a plus in the middle because that plus came from right there. So that step is also correct. Next, he did 6 times 3,000. So I'm going to solve that over here. 6 times 3,000 equals 6 times 3 is 18. I need 1, 2, 3 zeros. I get 18,000 and he got 1,800. I think that's an error. The next one he did 6 times 50. 6 times 5 equals 30. I need to add 1 0 to my answer, 300. That one's correct, but this one is the incorrect one. The last step, he added these 2 up, which that is the correct answer for what he added for these 2, but it would not be the correct answer. So let's add these up. 18,000 plus 300 will give us 18,300. So that answer, those 2 steps are the incorrect steps. On the test, there is only going to be 1 incorrect step, just so you know. But in this one, since he got step 3 wrong, he also got another step wrong. So both of those are incorrect because you could write a little sentence here. He multiplied 6 times 3,000 incorrectly. And then what happened was when he added those up, he added those 2 numbers correctly, but he did not add the 2 correct numbers from 6 times 3,000. So just go through those steps and solve them as you would to see which one is wrong for the test. I hope these review videos helped.